action.
2 years ago, we finally began to learn the whole truth. We saw Ellie and her family in April and noticed the way our 1.5-year-old granddaughter just clung to her mom while her dad and her brother just hung out together. We noticed she didn't say much either, but she seemed curious and spunky. But we left with the same heavy feeling that something was going on, even though there was no evidence of abuse. However, early August, we received a call that Ellie and the kids were in danger. My husband took off immediately to bring Ellie and the grandkids home. What we were told sounded like a storyline from a movie with guns and drugs and kidnapping.
Without going into too much of the story, her husband had gotten involved with a meth lab and things had rocketed out of hand. Money had disappeared and he was being blamed for stealing it. He had also become violent. My daughter and the kids were definitely in danger, and they couldn't stay with us. They had to go into hiding immediately. What worried me the most was the incredible change in Ellie. She had lost at least 20 pounds in just a few months and seemed so disoriented. I learned that she had become involved with meth as well, and she and the kids were in very poor shape. I contacted United Way to ask for suggestions, and they referred me to the Willow. It literally changed all of our lives. Once my daughter realized that she was safe, we slowly began to learn what had been going on for years and realized how much abuse and neglect had been occurring. By being at Willow, Ellie realized that she actually had escaped with her kids. And as she began to talk with other survivors and enter drug treatment, she knew she could actually have a new life.
Ellie and the children had many problems, and we didn't know where to begin addressing their needs. Once at the Willow, our first 3 priorities were to connect with SRS so that their benefits could be transferred to Kansas, then to set up their medications with the Burton Ash Center, and to gather the legal paperwork to enroll our grandson in school, which would begin in a few weeks. The plan sounded simple, but it was anything but that. Many times we were legally stuck between a rock and a hard place.